my good side. Yeah, I feel like this is it. Hey y'all, what's up? For you to look forward. Okay, talk. What's going on, everybody? This is your girl Lils, and welcome back to another episode of the Lils Experience. Right now, motherfucker. Right now, I cannot. You started already? Yep. God. I never met a friend who do shit like this. Like, you could have at least. You started? Cause I'm not. I gotta start rolling before you actually start talking. Okay, friend, alright. Alright, I'm gonna start over. I just wanna make sure. Just for that, I'm rolling. And you talk about me. You talk about me. You gotta use what you got to get what you want. Right. You rolling? Yep. Okay. You ready? You ready? Ready? Yes, when? Yes, when? This just feels amazing. We rolling. We rolling? Yep. Okay. Huh? Oh, you heard me?
I was listening. I like that.
Oh, thanks. Rolling. Thanks. What's going on, everybody? This is your girl Lils, and welcome back to another episode of the Lils Experience. I hope you all enjoyed. Welcome back, Lils. I enjoyed filming this for you. I just wanted to give you guys a little insight on what has been going on with me and why I had to just not disappear, but I had to take some time off. But like I said before, I am back. Okay, I'm not going anywhere. I am very excited to get more in depth about me as this season goes on. And I'm going to start with this one. So this episode is called Living Single. Now, I know we are all familiar with the hit sitcom Living Single. I love that show. Big Sean has a song out called Living Single. Love that song as well. But I named this Living Single just simply because I wanted to talk about the many challenges of single people that we have to face on a day-to-day basis. You know, I mean, I'm not rushing to be anybody's girlfriend, anybody's wife, anybody's, you know, baby mama. I ain't rushing for none of that. I can definitely wait for my turn. But in the meantime, you know, this whole dating thing, it can be really stressful. Like, I've never noticed how dating can be stressful, but you know what? This is new because dating hasn't always been this stressful. Dating has not always been this challenging. Dating hasn't always been this hard. There's a lot of different things in this day and age that cause dating to be such a challenging thing. I know for myself, personally, I'm just now getting into the mentality of actually wanting to date. You know, before I was just like, I'm okay, I'll stick to myself. Not because I wasn't confident about myself or anything like that, but it was just because I didn't necessarily want to start over. You know, we all feel like that, especially when we get out of these long relationships. You know, from my previous relationship that I was in on and off for about 7 years, starting over for me, it was such a scary thought, you know, especially because I never thought that I would have to be without that person that I was dealing with. You know, I mean, I knew it would come to an end at some point, just simply because that whole situation was just getting out of control. I just didn't really believe that it would be my reality. You know, I didn't think that that was something that I was actually gonna have to go through at that specific time that it happened. But you know, it did, and I'm good or whatever. But I know for me, the thought of dating, it was just like, oh my God, I gotta get somebody's number. They gotta get my number. We gotta text, and you know, we gotta ask questions. I gotta find out what's his favorite color, what he like, where did he grow up. He gonna ask me, do I got any siblings? Am I the youngest? What's my sign? Like, having that whole conversation, I just didn't want to do it, you know. I mean, I'm not gonna say, I wouldn't call that lazy, but it's just like, who wants to start over, you know? Nobody wants to ever start over. So for me, you know, I'm just now recently getting into that whole mental space of, okay, well, I'm up for dating. You know, I wouldn't mind giving my number to somebody who's interested. I wouldn't mind having those conversations and getting to know people, you know, in that way. I would be up for going out somewhere. You know, we're not doing Netflix and chill. We're not doing that. That's because that's not a date. I would do Netflix and chill with a dude that I already know. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not about to do that with somebody who I just met, because that means you're not trying to date me. That means that you just want to, you know? You know what I'm talking about. And it's not like that. So, you know, I'm kind of excited a little bit about this whole dating thing. I'm annoyed already at it. At the same time, just simply because dating in this day and age, honestly, it's been ruined by so many things like social media, reality TV. You know, people base their real lives off of things that they see on TV and what people post on Instagram, and a lot of times they tend to forget that, okay, that might not be real. You know, people do put up these personas just to be accepted by society, or they just want to make it seem like their life is just so popping, or they're so perfect and this is the life that I'm living, or hashtag relationship goals. Oh my God, I am so tired of hashtag relationship goals. Like, I don't want anybody else's relationship goals. I want to create my own. You don't know what demons these people are battling within these relationships that they have. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, I just feel like dating has been ruined by that type of stuff, which makes it so much harder to find genuine people. And I just really feel that this whole social media and reality TV thing, I just feel like it's ruined everything. Like, guys want you to look a certain way now. Like, you know, like you gotta have tiny waist and this big old gigantic booty and you gotta have or you gotta have all this wild curly hair. Let me tell you something, all right? For all my chicks that's natural, that's just not, and y'all know what I'm talking about because I used to be natural, that's just not always the case, all right? Your curls not always popping like that. So I'm gonna need for dudes to be a little bit more realistic, okay? You gonna deal, if you like me and you love me, you gonna love my twist out. You know, it's so hard to find genuine people who have real life goals, you know, who are not out to try to get you, or, you know, don't have an ulterior motive, or just understand that, you know, you have a real life to live. It's really hard to find people like that. It's hard to find dudes who just don't want to smash. Like, that's the hardest thing to find. It's really hard. And I mean, I don't knock girls who want to be spicy or provocative, but that just makes it a little bit more harder for girls who are a little bit more reserved, because now dudes are just thinking that, okay, well, he's gonna have that mentality about every other female that he meets. You understand? And that's not really fair. Like, you have to go into the situation open-minded that you may come across a female who's down for whatever, or you may come across a female who's not, who would prefer to wait, who is a little bit more reserved. You understand? And nobody's right or wrong in that situation. I don't knock females who's down for whatever on the first date. Boo, do you. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not down for whatever on the first date. Okay. And also, I've noticed that this has become an epidemic, and it really has to stop. People who are actually in relationships, they think that they can date as well. People who are in relationships, you are not allowed to date. Like, you can't date because it's unfair, it's trifling, and it just makes you look like an evil person. People who are in relationships, you're not allowed to date. You're not a part of this whole dating thing, okay? You are not a player in the dating game, okay? You do not get to go out and bag people. No, no. The person who you want to be with is at home. Okay? No, that's not fair. First of all, that is just wrong on all many levels. Okay, first of all, it's wrong to your significant other, your boyfriend or your girlfriend. They think that, you know, they're just in this awesome relationship. You know, you guys have an awesome time together. You know, you guys take awesome pictures. They just think that everything is freaking awesome, okay? But then, here you go, okay? You out here getting people numbers. You out here chilling with new people, okay? Like, come on. That is not fair. And then for the new person, the single person who is trying to date, they're thinking that they done met somebody who is just awesome, and they think that they're gonna start having an awesome time with them and start taking awesome pictures. But come to find out, you about to be girlfriend number 2. No, that is not fair. That's so mean. Oh my gosh. No. That is so mean, okay? That is trifling, and you are not a part of this, okay? So fellas and ladies, because it's not just one-sided, because I know quite a few females who have done this and who are doing it now. What you need to do is you need to understand that you are not a part of the dating game, okay? Be happy with your man or with your girlfriend at home. And if you want to be a part of the dating game, then just be single. Just be single, okay? It's not that hard to have a 30-45 minute conversation. Look, I don't want to do this anymore. Right now I just feel like I should just do me and you do you, and we can meet back up if it's meant for us to be together. What's so hard about having that conversation? You don't got no children together. Y'all don't have no property. Y'all don't own no property together. Y'all not in business together. You don't have any ties to this person. Okay, you don't have any ties to this person that you continuously dogging. So I don't understand why it's so hard for you to just make a decision and be like, look, I'm gonna just be single and just do what I gotta do. Especially if you a whole ass snack out here. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's not fair to me. I come across you, I'm like, damn, he's a snack. All right, I think I'm gonna take a bite. Then I go take a bite and come to find out somebody done bit that shit already. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Nope. People who are in relationships, you're not single, so no, you don't. You can't take part in it. Okay, don't be getting us all excited then to find out you a cheater. Bye. Yes, I'm sorry. So I say all of that to say, dating is hard, but it definitely is doable. You know, you just have to go into dating with the mentality that, okay, you have certain type of people who think this way, and then you have another type of people who think a different way. When you do run into those people who really have those superficial views and who just really aren't looking for the same thing that you're looking for, okay, that's fine. Don't get discouraged. That's the main thing. Do not get discouraged. Trust me, I know that dating can definitely be discouraging. I know that when you keep coming across a certain type of person, that makes you think that everybody is that way, and that's not the case at all. Don't get discouraged at all. That just means that you're looking in the wrong place. You understand? Or maybe you don't need to look. You need to just start letting people come to you, or letting things come to you. Number 2, like I said before, people who are in relationships, you cannot date. Like, all jokes aside, seriously, you got to understand the hurt that you're causing these people around you, that you're doing this to. You understand? You're not a part of this. Okay, so stop trying to be a part of it. Stop trying to be a part of it. And number 3, everybody, let's lose the whole relationship goals mentality, okay? And let's start having more of a real life mentality. Let's start creating our own relationship goals. Let's start creating our own memories. Create our own type of love. You know, everybody loves differently. You can't love people the same way. So let's stop trying to emulate things that we see and just start creating our own. Okay? If that sounds a little too hard, then I mean, I don't really know what to tell you. Look, I don't have all the answers to this dating stuff, okay? Because I ain't got no man. Alright, and I ain't really been on dates like that. I don't have the answer. But I'm just letting y'all know that, you know, I get discouraged too. You know, lives get lonely too. But but I'm not gonna give up. And neither should you. Okay? Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. That's what dating is all about as well. Shooting your shot. Don't get me started. Okay, y'all. Well, that's it for this episode of the Lil's Experience. I hope you all enjoyed it because I enjoyed recording it. Well, everybody, that's it for this episode. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm going to go ahead and leave you with this. Mind your business, drink your water, and talk to God. Until next time, this is Lil's with the Lil's Experience, and I'm out. Peace.